Okay, so we will start now. Still, some of you are joining the session. Let me know first whether screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay. Okay, so very good morning. Good morning to all once again. So now we are going to start with. I'll quickly revise. We have started with the function, and in function we have seen total 4 different types. One is with the function without return value with parameters, the function with return value without return value without parameters, the function with return value with parameters, and the function with return value and without parameters. Okay, so these are the 4 cases of function, and we know how we are going to write a function. Like, we need to first declare, then we need to define, and we need to call by using the main function. बरोबर ना, की सुरुवातीला आपण काय करतो, फंक्शन डिक्लेअर करतो. Okay, before main function, then we are going to write definition of the function. The function ni काय केलं पाहिजे. Okay, the body of the function. It is not in the main function, it is outside the main function, and we are calling the body of main function by using just the name of function in the body. Okay, in the previous okay, in the last example we have seen the program of sorry, here I opened Python related. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, here what we have seen, the swapping of 2 numbers. Okay, yesterday also I given you the problem statement. Still some of you are not submitted, so for them it will be kind of a revision. Just go through it, and you need to submit like by today, those who have not yet submitted. Okay, this is what the function declaration. Here I will write in shortcut function declaration. Okay, now what function this should do, I am going to write outside the main function. Okay, now make sure like few of you got error, like you have not given the semicolon over here. काही जणांनी इथे सेमिकोलॉन दिला नव्हता, काही जणांनी कॉपी पेस्ट केल्यामुळे तो सेमिकोलॉन इथे आला. Okay, and then some of you got the error. Okay, when you are going to declare a function, at that moment here is semicolon is must. When you are going to define म्हणजे त्या फंक्शनची बॉडी लिहायची असते तुम्हाला, त्यावेळेस semicolon is not required. Okay, now here let's say I'm going to have a is equal to 10. I will go with this simple example. B is equal to 20, and I have one more variable, that is C. Before, sorry, I need to write C out first, otherwise it won't print, right? Before swapping. Okay, yes, I'll write slash n so that it will move to the next line. Okay, good. Now before swapping, that means here I need to print the value of a variable, or I will mention first value is equal to, and we have stored that value into the a variable, right? So I'm going to use the a variable here, and after this I again want, okay, either you can use slash n for the next line, or you have one more as e and del. Okay, that is that it indicates end of line. Okay, now I'm going to make copy of this so that it will save my time. Second value, okay, this is what my second value, it is before swapping. right? Now here, what I will do, okay, just a moment. Okay, now here I will do direct operation now. See, I'm going to store the value of a variable into the c variable and value of b to a variable, and again the value of c to b variable. Okay, see, when we are going to use this assignment operator, the value or the operand, whichever is at the right hand side, equal to साइनच्या right hand side ला जी काही value असेल or variable असेल, that value is going to assign to the left hand side. So here in the first line, I assign the value of a variable to c. So 10 is assigned to c. Now in the next line, I assign value of b variable to a. Previously, a variable was having the value 10 and updated value of b is assigned to a, that is 20. Now a variable is holding 20 and b variable, the value of c variable is assigned to b variable. Now what is the value of c variable? 10. 10 is assigned to the b. Okay, and here I'm going to print, I'm going to display it like this way. Sorry, here after swapping. Okay, and it will give you the result. No, it will not. Why? Here I will write it's a definition. See, I have declared the function. Here I have defined the function, but I have not called the function. The function execute will can nahi. Okay, just check. I'm going to run the program. It prints only hello world. Why? Because your execution part is there in the main, and in main function I have not called the function swap function. हे जे काय swap function आहे ते मी कुठं main function मध्ये call केलेलं नाही. Okay, so it is not going to execute. One more thing, yesterday I seen some of you got error, like here you have mentioned the capital, here also you mentioned the capital S, but while you are going to call the function, इथे तुम्ही काय केलंय, you have written in the small letters like this way. Okay, I will remove this C out. Okay, इथे तुम्ही मेन्शन करताना काय केलं, स्मॉल लेटर्स मध्ये, डिक्लेअर करताना आणि डेफिनेशन मध्ये काय आहे तुमचं कॅपिटल. सी, इट विल गिव्ह यू एन एरर. Why? Because when compiler try to find the definition for this small, all small letters SWAP, so it will not found the definition, right? We know C, C++ are the case sensitive languages. Okay, so here you should make sure, like whatever the name you given at the time of declaration, it must be there at the time of calling, and it must be the same at the time of function definition. Okay, now just check. So it will give you the before swapping, first value equal to 10, second value is equal to 20, and after swapping it will be first value 20 and second value 10. Okay, now this is for, this example is for the students who are not yet submitted. Okay, now we will move to the, okay, similarly there for the addition, right? Same example कशासाठी असेल, addition साठी सुद्धा असेल. Okay, now what I will do, okay, I will copy this. Okay, can you make this as a parameterized function? हे तुम्ही parameterized function करू शकताय का? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, parameterized, that means I need to pass some parameters here at the time of declaration, then definition, and at the time of calling, right? So can we convert this simple function into the parameterized function? करू शकतोय का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just check how it can be done. I will try now. Int a is equal, let's say here I will use x equal to 10 comma uh, sorry, it's y equal to 20. Okay, two variables are sufficient here, and here I'm going to pass x comma y. Okay, when I'm trying to do this way, swap function with two parameters, but I have not declared any function with two parameters. So what I will do here, I will mention, let's say here, okay, in the previous case also we mentioned what is mandatory, the type of variable. ते तुम्ही जी कुठली व्हॅल्यू घेणार आहेत त्याचा रिटर्न टाइप हा इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. Whether you can give the name of variable or without variable, it is immaterial, right? What is mandatory condition? इथे mandatory condition काय आहे की तुम्ही त्याचा टाइप द्यायला पाहिजे. Okay. Okay, I mentioned PQ here also. I need to mention something. Let's say here I will mention AB, so that I need not to make more changes in the code. Here I will mention A comma int B. Okay. This 10 is assigned to X, 20 is assigned to Y, and these are assigned to A variable, B variable. It is going to be displayed. Okay, it is going to be displayed. It will execute and it will. Okay, just check. Okay, what I did simply here, I mentioned some local variable for this swap call function. Here I mentioned the parameters, number of parameter 2. So here also I mentioned at the time of like calling 2 parameters, and same is same, rest all things are the same. Okay, now I will copy this code. I need to have one more concept here, just a minute. Okay, this is for the function. Now I have one more let's say one more concept. Now I will remove this part. Okay, I have a variable, let's say integer a is equal to 10 comma b is equal to 20. Okay, so I have two variables. Okay, now how to check at which address the value of a variable is stored? A या variable ची value कुठल्या memory address ला store झाली आहे कसं check करतो आपण? Yes, who will tell me? Hello. Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Roll number 1, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So wait, I will give you time for like implementing the program. Okay. So just be focused on the screen. Now tell me how we can check the memory address at which the value of a is equal to 10 is stored. Ampersand, we use for them as ampersand. Okay, this is also we called it as an address of operator. Okay, here I will write address of a variable is equal to, okay, this is what the 10 is stored at this memory address. Okay, तुमच्या हार्ड डिस्क वरती या मेमरी ऍड्रेसला, ओके, या मेमरी ऍड्रेसला काय झालं तुमचं 10 हे व्हॅल्यू स्टोर्ड झाली आहे. अँड वी नो इफ वी यूज साइज ऑफ ऑपरेटर, so we can get to know, see out, we have seen this, right? Size of, see, 4 bytes are required to store size of integer type of variable. Okay, so from here, like the number up to 20 to 24 are reserved to store the value 10. Okay, आणि त्याची काही मेमरी स्पेस असेल इथून 20 पासून 20, 21, 22, 23 ह्या मेमरी स्पेसच्या ब्लॉकला काय नाव असेल तुमचं ए. ओके, similarly the thing is there for b variable as well. Here I will write b. Okay, so if you check the memory address of a variable, okay, now I'm using online compiler, so like the memory addresses are going to be changed when I execute the program. Okay, मी ऑनलाइन कंपाइलर यूज करतो, त्याच्यामुळे ज्यावेळेस जितक्यास मी रन करेल, so it is going to assign with some or the other servers. Okay, but now check what we need to understand. It reserves 4 bytes for storing the integer type of value. Now if you check, इथून चेक करा इथपर्यंत. Okay, both are the same, right? 10 is my first memory address, 11 second, 12, 13, sorry 3, and 13 is the fourth, correct? 10 पहिला मेमरी ऍड्रेस असेल, त्याच्यानंतर सिंगल बाइट असेल. 11 is my second byte, then 12 is my third byte, 13 is my fourth byte. Okay, so to store the value a is equal to 10, I require, as it is of type integer, so it will reserve these 4 bytes. Now if you check immediately after this memory, after 13, the next variable occupies the space. B is started from 14. Okay, आता हे 10 नंतर 14 झाले, so that you can like validate की तुम्ही now it is confirmed. So to store a memory address for integer type of variable, we require 4 bytes, minimum 4 bytes, right? So इथे तुम्हाला कळून जाईल की 4 bytes हे रिझर्व झालेले आहेत इंटिजर साठी. Now similarly for 14, 15, 16, 17, these 4 bytes are reserved now to store the value 20, आणि या ब्लॉक साठी कुठलं नाव असेल b. इथपर्यंत समजलंय का? हॅलो हॅलो.
Please, sir, one more time explain.
Okay, see, when we assign any type of value to the variable, okay, a is equal to 10, but ही 10 कुठल्या टाइपची व्हॅल्यू आहे सांगा मला? इट इज ऑफ टाइप इंटिजर, बरोबर का? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
ओके, आता इंटिजर टाइपची व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर करण्यासाठी मेमरीमध्ये किती जागा लागते आपल्याला, हे कसं बघायचं? तर त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याकडे एक फंक्शन आहे साइज ऑफ. ओके, इफ यू चेक लाईन नंबर 9, साइज ऑफ आणि त्या डेटा टाइपचं नाव इंटिजर. फॉर इंटिजर टाइप ऑफ व्हॅल्यू इन मेमरी इट रिक्वायर्ड 4 bytes. तुम्हाला मेमरीमध्ये इंटिजर टाइपचे व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर करण्यासाठी किती जागा लागते? 4 bytes. हे कसं बघितलं तुम्ही? तर यू हॅव दिस साइज ऑफ ऑपरेटर. आता एक चेक करा की खरंच 4 bytes लागते का? मग मी काय केलंय, इथे ऍड्रेस चेक केलाय की हा ए या व्हेरिएबल मेमरीमध्ये कुठल्या ऍड्रेसला स्टोअर झालाय. ओके, नाउ you have mobile in your hand, right? So maybe it have a 16 GB memory space or 64 GB memory space, correct? बरोबर का? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and there are like units. 1024 KB is equal to 1 MB. 1024 MB is equal to 1 GB. 1024 GB is equal to 1 TB. Okay, या टाइप मध्ये तुमचे काय असतात अँड लाईक द बाइट्स अँड ऑल. तर इथे काय करतो की सी नाव वी आर नॉट अप टू दिस पार्ट इथपर्यंत जीबी पर्यंत. असं तुमच्या मोबाईलमध्ये किती आहे स्पेस 64 GB, राईट. सो एमबी ला तुम्हाला त्याच्यामध्ये कन्वर्ट करायला लागेल आणि एमबी आणि केबी, 1 MB बरोबर 1024 KB. ओके, सिमिलरली देर इज फॉर बाइट्स. मग त्याच्यापैकी किती बाईट रिझर्व करतोय आपण एक व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर करण्यासाठी? 4 बाइट्स. इंटिजर टाइपची व्हॅल्यू असेल तर 4 बाइट्स. इफ आय एम हॅव्हिंग लाईक कॅरेक्टर टाइप ऑफ व्हॅल्यू, ओके, आय विल टाइप इट हिअर. Sorry, okay, as it not follow the syntax, so it gives an error. I will make it comment. Okay, C4, okay, I will give here /n. Okay, for character type of variable, it require 1 byte to store the memory, right? Just a minute. All right, I will copy it. I'll refresh the browser. Yes, we got it now. Okay, so for character 1, integer 1, similarly you can check it for float. Instead of char you can write as a float, or instead of integer you can write as float. हा प्रश्न नाही आपला. बट हाऊ टू चेक ॲट विच मेमरी ॲड्रेस. आता ह्या तुमच्या 64 GB मध्ये, बरोबर, हे 64 GB मध्ये कुठल्या मेमरी ॲड्रेसला 10 स्टोअर झालाय किंवा कुठल्या मेमरी ॲड्रेसला 20 ही व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर झाली, हे जर तुम्हाला चेक करायचं असेल तर कुठला ऑपरेटर वापरतात? हे एम्परसेंट इथे जे दिसते तुम्हाला, दिस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड इट ॲज अ ॲड्रेस ऑफ ऑपरेटर. ओके, जर तुमचा कर्सिव्ह फॉर्मॅटिंग मधला अँड आहे, this is what also called it as address of operator. So here by using address of operator, I'm just checking at which memory address the value a is equal to 10 is stored, and here you will get the address of a variable is equal to this much. And see, if you check the highlighted and for b up to this point is same. Where is the difference? Difference is there for last 2 digits. Okay, now just check. A is stored at 70. This is the first byte, starting byte. First is 70, second is 71, third is 72, fourth is 73. 71 ते 73. Okay, I will copy it. Okay, this is for 70. I will write 71, 72, 73. Okay, first byte, second, third, and fourth byte. Okay, so integer required 4 byte. Now if you check up to 73, the space is reserved to store the value a is equal to 10. Now after 73, as there is no space, म्हणजे integer साठी 4 byte लागतात, so 4 bytes have reserved. But now if you check b is started from immediate next address 74, and next 74 पासून कोण सुरू झालंय परत 74, then 75, then 76, then 77. Okay, these 4 memory addresses are reserved to hold the value of b variable, which is b is equal to 20. आता हा जो मेमरी ब्लॉक असेल 74 to 77, या मेमरी ब्लॉकचं नाव काय असेल? बी. आणि ते कुठले व्हेरिएबल, कुठली व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर करेल? 20. as 72, 73 ओके, या मेमरी ब्लॉकचं नाव काय आहे? ए. आणि ती व्हॅल्यू कुठलं स्टोअर करतोय? 10. ओके, इथपर्यंत समजलंय का? हॅलो, इथे आपण काय बघितलंय की आतापर्यंत आपण व्हॅल्यू असाइन केल्यात, पण ते कुठल्या मेमरी ऍड्रेसला स्टोअर होत आहेत हे आपण बघतोय आता. इज इट क्लिअर?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now just check. Okay, now I will remove this size of operators because there is nothing to do with size of it is just for your knowledge. Size of operator ने तुम्ही किती मेमरी स्टोअर करतो ते शोधू शकता आणि ऍड्रेस ने कुठल्या मेमरीला तो स्टोअर केले व्हॅल्यू ते चेक करू शकतात. ओके, now just check here. I will mention pointer. Value of p variable value of q variable. I think net is a bit slow today. Just give me a moment. I will refresh it once again. Okay. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
See here. Okay, now at line number 10. Okay, आता जे काय आपण डिस्कस केलं की ह्या व्हॅल्यू कुठल्या ऍड्रेसला स्टोअर होतात, ऍट द रेट ऑपरेटरने काय करताय तुम्ही, और ऍड्रेस ऑपरेटरने तुम्ही काय करताय ते व्हॅल्यू बघताय. नाउ कम टू द लाईन नंबर 10. ओके, सी इंट स्टार पी स्टार क्यू हे जे काही नोटेशन्स आहेत, स्टार पी स्टार क्यू, इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड इट ॲज पॉइंटर पी पॉइंटर क्यू. स्टार पी आणि स्टार क्यू या नोटेशनला काय म्हणतात? जर व्हेरिएबल नावाच्या आधी जर तुम्ही स्टार दिला असेल तर त्याला म्हणतात पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल. ह्या व्हेरिएबलला काय म्हणतात? पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल. पी इज नाव पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल, क्यू इज ऑल्सो अ पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल. येते लक्षात? आणि पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल साठी परत काय सेम रूल की ते पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल इट कॅनॉट बी स्टार्ट विथ नंबर, it cannot be start with any special symbol like this. Okay, the same rule which is applicable for your variable is also applicable for your pointer variable. Okay, तुम्ही कुठलंही नाव देऊ शकता. Let's say I will give as pen. Okay, you can give any name. Pen black. Okay, space is not allowed neither in variable not in pointer variable. किंवा कुठेही स्पेस अलाउड नाहीये. इफ यू वॉन्ट टू मेक अ सेपरेशन you have a special character like underscore. Okay, underscore ने तुम्ही सेपरेट देऊ शकता, but space is such declaration is not allowed for like any kind of variables. Okay, now just check pointer p pointer q. This is what a simple pointer declaration. Now what is the use of pointer? Pointer variable is used to store the address of other variables. पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल हे डायरेक्ट व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर करत नाही, तर पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल काय करतात? इट स्टोअर्स द मेमरी ऍड्रेसेस. ओके, इट स्टोअर्स द मेमरी ऍड्रेस ऑफ अदर व्हेरिएबल्स. Okay, so this is what the use of pointer. Now by using this like the usage of pointer, हा जो काय यूज आहे पॉइंटरचा तोच आपण काय करणार आहे, इथं वापरणार आहे. सी व्हॉट आय डन हिअर, मी 11 नंबर लाईनला काय केलंय, पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल दिस पी स्टार पी इज पॉइंटर, बरोबर. स्टार पी ला पूर्ण काय म्हणतात, पॉइंटर म्हणतात. स्टार क्यू ला पॉइंटर क्यू. ह्याच्यातला नुसता पी हा काय आहे, पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल. इथे नुसता क्यू हा काय आहे, पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल. हिअर आय हॅव टेकन दिस ॲज अ पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल अँड आय असाइन द मेमरी ॲड्रेस ऑफ ए, जो आधी आपण काय केलं इथे लाईन नंबर 7 ला कॅल्क्युलेट करून घेतलाय, बरोबर. इथे लाईन नंबर 7 जर बघितलं तुम्ही तर त्याचा मेमरी ॲड्रेस दिसेल इथे तुम्हाला. आणि तो काय काय केला मी, पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबलला असाइन केलाय. पॉइंटरला असाइन नाही केला मी अजून. मी काय केलंय, पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबलला असाइन केलंय. सिमिलरली द ॲड्रेस ऑफ बी व्हेरिएबल इज असाइन टू पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल क्यू. नाउ आय एम गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट द व्हॅल्यू फॉर पॉइंटर पी अँड पॉइंटर क्यू. मी आता इथे चेक काय करतोय, लाईन नंबर 14-15 ला, की पॉइंटर पी आणि पॉइंटर क्यू ला कुठली व्हॅल्यू असाइन झाली ती चेक करतोय. सी, if you use the pointer concept in your programming, it will save the memory space, because see, these are the two variables p and q, correct? बरोबर का? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you check at line number 6, there are two variables a and b, and we know with these two lines 8 byte are reserved. इथे किती झालेत, 8 बाईट मेमरी स्पेस रिझर्व झाली, बरोबर का, ए आणि बी च्या व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर करण्यासाठी, बरोबर. इज इट करेक्ट? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if you check here, I am not going to assign any value to this variable, पण मी काय करतोय, त्या ऍड्रेसला पॉइंट करतोय की जिथे त्या व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर केल्यात. म्हणजे परत एकदा 8 बाईट मेमरी काय म्हणजे जी काय वेस्ट होणार होती व्हेरिएबल्स असाइन करायला, कारण मी इथे व्हॅल्यू चेंज करतोय का नाही, मला त्याच व्हॅल्यू रेफर करायच्या की ज्या ए आणि बी साठी तुम्ही स्टोअर करून घेतल्यात. If I use like p is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20, if you check here, okay, just give me a moment, I will show you. Okay, I will not use now this. I will use, let's say, int p is equal to 10, q is equal to 20. Okay, and here again I'm going to check their memory addresses. Just check. Oh, it's p, it's q. Okay, सी, इथे बघा, इथे मेमरी ॲड्रेस वेगळा झाला, बरोबर. त्याच्यानंतर परत इथे वेगळा, इथे वेगळा, बट आय एम स्टोरिंग द सेम व्हॅल्यू विच इज देअर फॉर, ओके, हिअर आय नीड टू मेन्शन द मेसेज, ओके, फॉर पी अँड क्यू. Okay, I'll rerun the program again. See, okay, you'll find a different memory addresses are stored for those AB and PQ. That means total 4 into 4, 16 bytes, like it is utilized, but they are having the same values. P is having the same value as of A and Q is having the same value as of B, barabar. So it is like having the memory wastage. So instead of this, there is a concept we know, pointer. Pointer refers to the address. Pointer variable is referring to the address of other variable. Pointer variable काय करतं, दुसऱ्या की जिथून आपल्याला व्हॅल्यू पाहिजे त्या व्हेरिएबलच्या मेमरी ॲड्रेसला रेफर करतो. दॅट वी नो. वी विल यूज द कन्सेप्ट टू ऍक्सेस द व्हॅल्यूज. ते व्हॅल्यू ऍक्सेस करण्यासाठी काय करूयात, आपण त्या कन्सेप्टचा यूज करूयात. नाव चेक व्हॅल्यू ऑफ पी व्हेरिएबल अँड व्हॅल्यू ऑफ की व्हेरिएबल. So address of A variable is assigned to pointer variable P. Address of B variable is assigned to pointer variable Q. And here, आता इथे काय झालं, ऍड्रेस असाइन झालाय कुणाला, पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबलला. And now here I use this pointer star P. So what does it indicates? What does it indicates? We need to call the value at this address. See, मी P या व्हेरिएबलला इथं पॉइंटर यूज केलाय का, मी स्टार P यूज केलाय का नाही. इथे मी काय केलंय, त्याचा व्हेरिएबल यूज केलाय. पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल इज स्टोरिंग द मेमरी ॲड्रेस ऑफ अदर व्हेरिएबल्स. But when you call the pointer P, it will, मग ह्याला ऍड्रेस कोणाचा मिळणार, ए या व्हेरिएबलच्या, आणि ए या व्हेरिएबलच्या ऍड्रेसला काय स्टोअर आहे, 10. So it will give me the output in the as a 10 in output. Just check. Okay, here I forget to erase it. Okay, now check. See, P is referring to the memory address of A, which is mentioned here. Q is referring to the memory address B, which is also mentioned here. Now, pointer P is what? Referring to the value which is stored at this address. And pointer Q is referring to the memory address, value which is stored at this memory address. So for P, 10 is stored at this memory address, and for Q, 20 is stored at this memory address. समझ का pointers? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can you implement it now in a quick time? सगळेजण implement करते 2 मिनिटात. See, only there are 4 lines. You need to type it. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll make a format for you. Name, roll number, division, program, implementation of pointer. Okay, just implement it and send me the screenshot of it, because I need to cover one more point in the function. Function मधला आपल्याला अजून एक point cover करायचा आहे. So okay. Okay, just check whether link is available in the chat box. Yes, is link available in the chat box? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, okay, I'm going to send you this first 5 lines. Copy this and paste into your code, and just implement it and send me the screenshot fast. Do it fast. See, some of you have not implemented, you have implemented only these first 4 lines. The pointer is about this. To explain pointer, we first know from where we can get the address. Okay, so for that reason, I discuss this address of operator, size of operator. Okay, so this is related to the pointer. Okay, let me know once you finished. Yes, send me fast. It's just a 4 line of code. See, one of you have just Okay, just send me a message, right, where you have not mentioned this star. Okay, you have used only pointer variable. If you check the pointer variable and if you run, it will give you the same memory address which is there for a variable to the p variable. If you can check, both are the same. If you check the memory address of b variable, it will be the same as like of your memory variable q. Okay, but what we want here, we want the value of this memory address. So here you need to write star p and here star q. We call this as pointer p and pointer q. If you use pointer p and pointer q, it will give you the value which is there at memory address A and memory address B because of these two statements. Okay, so make these corrections. Okay, good. Okay, nice. Okay, now we'll move to function. How we can use this in a function? Okay, how we can use this into the function that we are going to look at now. Okay, see, is everyone looking here at the screen? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, now just check. Before this, we have implemented the program of swapping of two numbers. Okay, I am going to use the swapping of two numbers. I'll copy the code and I'm going to use like from this part. Okay, first I will check what is there in the code. Okay, so main is also there. Okay, so I'll erase this completely. Okay, from here. Integer main and integer main, I'm having these two declarations, swap, then return statement. Okay, I will first rearrange and then we will discuss it. The program which implemented just before, right? Just before this example. Okay, I'll run this first to check whether it executing fine. Yes, first value is equal to 10, second value is equal to 20. This is before swapping and after swapping 2010. Good, it works fine. Now, how we can implement this in the function? See, okay, now एक चेक करा की आपल्याला व्हॅल्यू कुठून मिळते, व्हॅल्यू कशातून मिळते, पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल मधून. ओके, सो आय नीड टू डिफाइन दिस ॲज अ पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल. डिक्लेअर करताना पॉइंटर म्हणून ते आपल्याला काय करायला लागेल, डिक्लेअर करायला लागेल. बिकॉज आउटपुट कोणापासून भेटते आपल्याला, व्हॅल्यूचं पॉइंटर पासून, राईट. सो हिअर आय एम गोइंग टू मेन्शन इट ॲज पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल्स. ओके, आणि पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबलला व्हॅल्यू कोणापासून मिळते, ऍड्रेस ऑफ ऑपरेटर पासून. So here both x and y I am going to pass with address of x and at address of y. Instead of passing directly variable pass करायच्या जागी मी काय करतोय, त्याचा ऍड्रेस पास करतोय, बरोबर. See here it will be like this way. Here pointer a, everywhere I need to make change now. Okay. Int p. Oh, int च्या आधी दिलंय ते. Pointer b पाहिजे. Okay.
सर आभाळा तरंग.
Hello. Make sure you have mute yourself. Okay. We know we are like at learning from home. So make sure you are mute and listen until you have a question. Okay, now just check. See, x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 20. The value 10 is stored at the memory address x and the value 20 is stored at the memory address y. Barabar. So if you check, and here I'm passing the reference. So this type implementation of function, this type we called it as, or implementation of right, call by reference. Okay, see, there are two types in the function, call by value and call by reference. आतापर्यंत आपण जो काही फंक्शनचा टाइप बघितला, it is considered as call by value. Okay, because we have not given any reference. आतापर्यंत आपण कुठेही address of operator use केला नाही. So that case we call it as call by value. And if we are passing instead of value or variable directly, if we are passing the references, that means the address of that variable, this concept we called it as call by reference. Okay, या concept ला काय म्हणतात, call by reference. And for learning this call by reference, we need to learn first pointers. So just we have seen in the previous example how the pointer executes, how we can use the pointer variables. Pointer variables are used to locate the value which is stored at the address of other variable. Pointer variable हे कशासाठी यूज करतात, दुसऱ्या व्हेरिएबलच्या मेमरी ॲड्रेसला जी काही व्हॅल्यू स्टोअर केलेली असेल तर ती व्हॅल्यू रेफर करण्यासाठी पॉइंटर व्हेरिएबल यूज करतात. ओके, सो हियर the address of x is passed to the pointer variable a, and at the address of this pointer variable a I'm going to display the value by using this the command of like the swapping of two number logic. Okay, just you need to pass the pointer variable at the time of declaration and the definition, and you need to pass the address of operator at the time of function call. That you need to remember. Okay, so have you understood this example? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just make a screenshot of it. Okay, I'll try to minimize the screen. See, there are two categories. One is call by value. आतापर्यंत जे काय आपण बघितलं functions मध्ये, we called it as call by value. And when we are like passing the address of operators at the time of function call, we call this as call by reference. Okay. So, okay, you can take a screenshot of this. Yes. Now we can take a screenshot so that you will have this pointer variable at the declaration, address of operator at the function call, and here make sure it is not only at this function like the definition. You need to use this in the program as well. Program मध्ये सुद्धा तुम्हाला pointers use करायला लागेल. Then and then only it will give you this correct output. Otherwise, it will not give you the correct. Okay. So yes, have you taken screenshot of this page, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we reached to the end of time. We'll close this for today. If the time available, I may conduct an extra lectures by today or maybe on Monday. Okay. Now we will stop here for the day. Thank you. Have a nice day. But make sure you will implement this by today, and you need to send me the screenshot. Okay. For this, the first 5 lines I'm going to paste here in the chat box. Implementation of call by reference. As I'm going to leave this session, so you need to like copy this message, last message, and you need to like paste in, send to your friend. Otherwise, the chat will be erased. Okay. Just copy and share among your friend so that it will be there for you. Okay. So bye for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.